Oh. Phew. Hey guys, it's Ro. Welcome to another Nerdy Nummies. I got so many requests from you guys to make something Avengers themed in honor of the new movie, Age of Ultron. So I thought, why not make something that you could eat for dinner before you go see the movie? That's what I'm doing. Today is gonna be super easy mode. For those of you who have been requesting something easy, today's the day. Today we're gonna be making a Captain America themed pizza because he's the first Avenger, and I love him. Let's get started. We are gonna be making our pizza dough from scratch, so the things you'll need for the dough will be 2 cups of warm water, 2.5 cups of regular all-purpose flour, and then we have this bowl of flour over here. We'll talk about that later. This is just extra. Then you'll need 2 packets of quick rising yeast, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of sugar, 1 tablespoon of honey. To decorate our pizza, we are gonna need some pizza sauce. Yum, 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 yum. You can use whatever your favorite sauce is. Some olives, some mozzarella cheese. We have shredded and then the slices, pepperonis, a little star cookie cutter, and a pizza pan. Now let's put it all together. The first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna mix together our warm water, yeast, and sugar together in a big mixing bowl. Now, if you don't have a stand mixer that has a dough hook, that's okay because you can mix it up with a spoon or by hand. But because I've got the stand mixer with the dough hook, I'm gonna use it. All right, so first you're gonna add your yeast, 2 packets of yeast. Now we're gonna add the warm water. And remember, you want the water to be warm, not hot, because if the water is too hot, it will kill the yeast. So just a good reminder, you want warm water, not hot. Then a little bit of sugar. You're gonna mix this together until it's well combined and then let it sit for 5 minutes. And while it's sitting, you can tell a really good joke, like, what did the bag of flour say to the loaf of bread? I saw you yesterday. Now we're gonna add some more ingredients. We're gonna add the 2.5 cups of regular flour. Dump it in there. Then add your salt, boop, and your honey. Oh my, this is gonna be a while. Now we're gonna mix these together until they're evenly combined, and then this is where the extra flour comes into play. Once the mixture is mixed, we're gonna be adding 1/2 cup at a time until the dough doesn't stick to your hands. So it varies. Sometimes it ends up being 4 cups, sometimes not. Yeast. What you gonna do? Now that we've got our dough mixed up, we are gonna place it into an oiled bowl. So here I got a big bowl. You might wanna get a bowl that's a little bit bigger than you'd think because the dough is going to rise. And I've got a little bit of olive oil, so I'm just gonna put a little bit in here. Doot, 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 doot. Then I'm just gonna take a paper towel and wipe it around, get all the edges, all the surface. Look at that. It's soft, but it's not sticking to my hands. Just place it right in the middle. Then you're just gonna cover it with cling wrap. Now that we've got our pizza dough all wrapped, I'm gonna set it off to the side at room temperature, and you wanna let it sit for at least 30 minutes for it to rise, but longer is better. Look at our dough, it has risen so much. This is awesome. Now this recipe is for 2 pizzas because I always eat with a lot of friends. And now I'm just gonna pick up half of the dough. This is a lot of dough for a little lady. So let's see what we can do. Oh my gosh. These look like lungs. Okay, you wanna shape your pizza dough into a circle. And remember, you don't wanna use a rolling pin here. You can, but you really don't want to because when you roll this dough, it's gonna take all the air bubbles out of the dough and it just isn't going to rise correct. It's just not gonna have that pizza texture that you like. So use your hands. And if you wanna get fancy with it, this is what you do. You do this, a spin, like that. Just keep stretching it out, pulling it to the edges of the pan. Once you've stretched the dough to fit the pan, now you're gonna take your little phalanges, your little pinchers, and you're just gonna pinch, pinch, pinch around the outer edge because I like to have a little bit of that crust. Before we put any toppings on, you're gonna heat your oven to 425 degrees and we're gonna bake our dough for 10 minutes. Just took the pizza dough out of the oven. Make sure it's had a few minutes to cool because the pan is really hot and you don't want to burn yourself when you're decorating. I've been there. I've done that. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna do is take your pizza sauce, a little spoon, and I'm just gonna spoon sauce all over the pizza. You can use a little or a lot, whatever you like. Now we're gonna add just a little bit of mozzarella shredded cheese, just a light layer all over the pizza. Now take your mozzarella shredded cheese and just set it off to the side. I'm gonna keep it close though because I'm not done. I just put a little bit down because I wanted the whole pizza to have cheese on it. And now you're gonna grab your olives. I love olives. Take a handful of olives and you're gonna chop them up finely. Now I'm gonna take a handful of my diced olives and place them in the center of the pizza, and you want them to sit in a circle shape. So you can either eyeball it or you can use anything you have lying around the house, whether it's a bowl or a circle cookie cutter, just something that will give you an outline. Next thing that we're gonna do to decorate our pizza is add the star. This is my favorite. So you're gonna take slices of mozzarella. I found these at the grocery store. So I want it to be a little bit extra thick, so I'm gonna take 2 slices and stack them directly on top of each other. And then you're gonna take your star cookie cutter and cut out the shape. All right, then we're gonna transfer our cheese right into the middle of our olives. Time for the pepperoni. So take a bunch of little pepperonis, and then I'm gonna cut just a little bit off the top so that they are 75% their size. And then I get snacks for me. Yum, 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 yum. And then you're just gonna place them all the way around the sides of the olives. We just did our first ring of pepperoni all the way around our olives, and now you're gonna grab your shredded mozzarella cheese again, and now you're gonna put a layer all the way around the pepperoni. This is gonna be the white part of the shield, so you're gonna wanna use a lot. Now for our final decoration step, we're gonna add the last ring of red pepperonis around the outside. Ooh. Yum, 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 yum. Now we're done decorating our pizza and it is time to bake. You're gonna pop it in the oven at temperature of 425 degrees and you're gonna bake it between 10 to 15 minutes. Just keep your eye on it. Ta-da! Here is our Captain America inspired pizza. Thanks you guys for suggesting something Avengers. I can't wait to go see the new movie. I'm super excited. I'll be posting lots of pictures of this yummy pizza on Facebook, Tumblr, Instagram, and Twitter. And if you guys make this pizza or any Avenger themed pizza, please take pictures and send them to me. I love to reblog them and repost them. I just get a big kick out of it. I love seeing your creations. Makes my day. And if you have any other ideas for any other nerdy nummies, please let me know. Leave me a comment down below and I will do my best to make it happen. All right, thanks again, you guys. Bye-bye.